Hello and welcome to Modern Skills in English. Today, we're talking about a feeling that many of us know too well, Sunday night anxiety. That specific kind of dread that builds as the weekend ends and the new week gets closer.
Oh, I know this one. It's like 4 p.m. hits on Sunday and a cloud just appears over my head. I'm supposed to be relaxing, enjoying the last few hours of freedom, but my brain is already running, worrying about all the things I have to do. All the assignments, the classes, the emails. The week hasn't even started, and I already feel behind.
And what if that feeling isn't a sign that you need to relax more, but a sign that you need a different kind of rest?
What do you mean? The only way I know how to relax is to not think about school or work, to just watch a movie or scroll on my phone, to escape.
That sounds reasonable. Most students believe the solution to Sunday anxiety is to push away any thoughts of Monday, but that just delays the stress. It doesn't solve it. The real problem isn't the work waiting for you. It's the feeling of walking into the week blind.
Blind? I know what I have to do. My to-do list is a mile long. That's the problem. It's not that I don't know, it's that there's too much.
I understand. That belief that the to-do list itself is the enemy feels true for so many learners. We look at this huge list of tasks, and our brain just freezes. It's overwhelming.
Exactly. So what's the alternative? A shorter list? I can't just decide not to do my assignments.
The alternative is to stop starting with the list. That list treats every small task as equal. It puts email professor right next to study for final exam. Your brain sees 20 items and panics. Instead, you need to find the core of the week. You need to distill all that noise into just 2 or 3 true priorities.
Distill it? So you're saying I should just ignore the small stuff?
Not ignore it, but see it differently. For example, instead of a list with 10 chemistry-related tasks, your single priority might be feel confident for the chemistry test on Friday. Now, all those small tasks have a purpose. They aren't just a random list. They are steps toward that one important goal. You distill the chaos into a clear mission.
Okay, I see. So instead of a giant list of things to do, I have a short list of things to achieve. That does feel different. But I still have the same problem. Not enough hours in the day to do it all. Finding time is my biggest struggle.
And that's the second belief that traps students, this idea that we need to find time.
But we do. We all need more time.
We all feel that way. We search for extra hours like they are lost keys. But this belief quietly fails because time can't be found. There are only 24 hours in a day. The real shift is to stop looking for more time and start protecting the time you already have.
Protecting it? Like building a wall around my schedule?
Exactly. You give your most important priorities a home in your calendar before the week even starts. You don't just hope you'll get to them. You decide when they will happen. You formally allocate time for them.
So if my priority is feeling confident for that chemistry test, I would look at my week and what? Put study chemistry in my calendar?
More specific than that, you would look at your week and say, Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. is when I will review Chapter 4. Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. is when I will do the practice problems. When you allocate a specific time to a specific task, it becomes real. It's no longer a vague source of anxiety on your to-do list. It's an appointment you have with your own success.
That makes sense. It sounds more concrete. But it also sounds like it requires a lot of energy to get started. My biggest problem is on Monday morning. I wake up and even if I have a plan, I just have no motivation. I just can't start.
And that feeling is completely normal. That's the third common belief, that success for the week depends on having high energy and motivation on Monday morning.
It feels like it does. If I have a good Monday, I usually have a good week.
Many people feel that way, but relying on motivation is like relying on the weather. It's unpredictable. The new way of thinking is to make motivation irrelevant. You prepare your environment on Sunday, so that starting on Monday morning requires almost no effort. You want to overcome Monday morning inertia before it even begins.
Overcome inertia? You mean that feeling of being glued to the chair, scrolling on my phone, knowing I should be working, but I just can't?
Precisely. You can fight that feeling on Sunday. If you need to study on Monday morning, put your textbook, your notebook, and a pen on your desk Sunday night. If you want to go to the gym, put your gym clothes out. Each little bit of preparation removes a future decision. It makes starting so easy that it's harder not to do the task. You are helping your future self, who you know will be tired and low on motivation. You're using a few minutes of planning to defeat that future feeling of inertia.
Okay, this all sounds good in theory. Distill my priorities, allocate time, prepare my space. But it also sounds like more work. Sunday is my only real day off. Now you want me to spend it planning and organizing? I have friends who are super organized. They have complex planners, and they still seem stressed. If this is so simple, why isn't everyone doing it? Why do even organized people feel overwhelmed?
That's a brilliant question. And the answer is that this isn't about becoming a super organized person with a perfect complicated system. It's the opposite. This is a 15-minute ritual. We can call it the Sunday reset. It's not about controlling every minute of your week. It's about creating a moment of quiet clarity that sets the tone for everything else.
So how does it all fit together, the 15 minutes?
It's a simple 3-step process. First, you look back and ahead. Spend 5 minutes with your calendar. What appointments do you have? What deadlines are coming? You don't judge it, you just look. This allows you to anticipate the busy moments. Second, you set your priorities. Spend another 5 minutes. Looking at the week ahead, what 2 or 3 things are most important? You distill your endless list into a powerful short one. And third, you schedule and prepare. The final 5 minutes. You allocate a specific time for those few priorities in your calendar. Then you do one small thing to prepare your environment to reduce Monday's inertia. That's it, 15 minutes.
So the point isn't the plan itself, but the feeling of having one.
Exactly. The Sunday reset is a threshold. You cross it on Sunday night, and in doing so, you change how you enter Monday morning. You're moving over the threshold from the vague anxiety of the unknown to the calm of having a clear path.
A path. I like that. So it's not about becoming a perfect planner. It's about creating a moment of quiet on Sunday. A moment that makes Monday feel less like a surprise attack and more like a path I've already cleared for myself. It lowers the stress threshold.
You've got it. So if you anticipate that Wednesday will be a really busy day with classes, then
on Sunday, I can allocate my important study time to Tuesday night instead. I can get ahead of the stress.
And by doing that, you distill the problem. Instead of, my week is too busy, the problem becomes, I need to protect 2 hours on Tuesday. It's manageable.
And that makes it easier to overcome the inertia on Monday, because I'm not worried about the whole week anymore. Just the first step on the path.
It's strange. I always thought planning was the opposite of relaxing. But thinking about it this way, having a simple map, it actually feels like the most relaxing thing I could do on a Sunday.
Because you're not trying to control the week. You're just giving your anxious mind a place to rest. You're telling it, I've seen the path. I've got this.
Hello to everyone listening. We hope this idea helps quiet your mind this Sunday. If there's another student challenge you'd like us to explore, please let us know in the comments below. We read all of them.